Evening campers with like day. The northeast of Scotland. It's Grilsay's small holding. Thought I'd do a wee video. Because I can. We've got on the dull light tonight, so I was going to do. What's that noise? Oh my god. What is that freaking noise? It's a deaf collie barking. There she is. That's the Grilsay mob. So, what is that noise? Wow. And here, we've got some Jersey cream. So I'm cheating. Nugget. Yeah, I'm cheating. You can see in here some beautiful hand-milked Jersey cream. So this is actually not one day's cream, to be fair. It's actually 2 days cream. Yeah, 2 days cream. It's 2 days cream. So it's been sitting at room temperature. I put it in there yesterday. No, it's a lie. I put it in there this morning. It's easier at my cream when it's up to room temperature. Can take a really long time if it's not at room temperature. And you can see there, it's just starting to thicken. You can see it's leaving a trace after it's been brewed. When it gets really thick, it can split really quickly. No, please. Noisy dogs, we've been out today, so it's made life a bit more fun. So this is a huge 50 hertz or 45 kilowatt buffalo mixer, which would be kind of industrial size. If you have a look there. Now you can see here how quick that went. So I'm actually going to switch it off a minute. So there we have actually got good thick double cream. Now, because it can split really quite quickly, and it is quite quickly, I got my mixer on its stand quite right. There we go. So it's actually going to turn it down because it really will split quite quick. Then I normally do it slower. Oi! Unfortunately, I can't move the cage on it. Nuggets here, but we're gonna stick with this cream. So this is just 100% unpasteurized cream, stored over a couple of days. Stop barking, and you can see there it's just slowly getting thicker. Enough. Sorry guys, slowly getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and it will split, and all of a sudden it'll just bloosh. And you will have butter. Sometimes it doesn't want to go, and now that can be because the cream is just a wee bit too fresh. Although it's nice, this cream's fresh, it's nice soured at all. Temperature has got a lot to do with it. If it's not room temperature, it can take absolute age. So you're better letting it come up to a nice warm round room temperature, so that it's sorry, that's me just throwing a toy to the dog, so that it's just got a less time on standing watching it, and you can actually split it. Now I could pump it up, but it's really messy if it's up at number 2. So this is a low speed it's sitting at, and it won't tick long. It really won't take long at all. When it goes, you can see again it's getting even thicker. It's starting to take on a bit more of a yellow tinge to it. Let me just see if I can get a better light to it. But it will take on a bit of a yellow tinge to it. This corner for the stand mixture can be quite dark. And it just gets slowly thicker and thicker and thicker. If you've never made butter, it's great fun. And if you have made butter, well, you'll absolutely know what I'm speaking about. You can culture the butter. You can put in different cultures. This is just 100% natural. I haven't added anything in whatsoever. And then you're left with the most beautiful buttermilk, which you can do just about anything with. Pancakes. If you're an all-American, you'll love pancakes with butter. I just love butter on the pancakes in Scotland. We call them bonnocks. So yeah, bonnocks would be the thing. You can have bonnocks. You can have cake. You can bake scones or biscuits with the buttermilk. These dogs are trying me terribly today. I'm going to actually stop it and turn it up a wee bitty. Just a watched pot kind of thing, guys. Quite. And I just want to show you when it splits, and I can start to hear it starting just there. It's starting to look a bit more cheesy. I don't know if you can see that. As I say, the light in this corner is quite bad. Let's try that. So I'm going with a lamp. You can see it really is starting to go cheesy. Let's see if I can bump you up so you can see closer still. I'm helping them, guys. There's a better light. And she's almost there. Very much a watched pot. Almost, you can see it starting to go on it. Almost like a curtain way, look. It's starting to come off of the sides. And when it splits, honestly, it will split really quite quickly. And you'll just get, if you're only watching it, and that's when it splits quickest, it just goes blush, and there you go. And there's actually buttermilk everywhere. But at the moment, it's very much tucking. Well, no tucking time. We're 7 minutes in, so it's still an extremely long time. But it seems to take longer when you're watching it. And I know for a fact if I turn the camera away that it'll split and you'll miss it. So you'll just have to go with the mixer and listen to my voice. So what have been up today? We've been educating some people on keeping a house cow. And I suppose not so much do's and don'ts, but what you need if you're wanting to process the milk, really. So yeah, we met up with some lovely people at the Tapa North farm, and the Tapa North Croft, Tapa North, Rosa and James up there. They have decided to join the house cow clan. So they are trying to source a cow and prepare themselves for milking in the spring, which there's not a huge amount of information out there for people on their first time cow. Oi, enough please. You can, if you look real close there, you can see that the actual buttermilk is forming just on the very edge there, but it will split a bit and it will change, but it is very, very close. So yeah, James and Rosa's going to go down that that slippery slope of house cow. And they will enjoy some of their own lovely produce for their cow. And here we go. I can hear it. Can you hear it? It just starts to sound really slippery, and so you could hear the actual separation of the liquid, and you can see there the colour difference from the actual what's now becoming butter to the cream that's actually whiz on the edge of the bowl there, which normally I would scrape down, but I haven't scraped down. And here we go. It's the sort of final split there, and you can really start to hear it now, and it will form a pretty big clump. So about 1.5 kilos of butter is normally what I get. There you are. And there is your butter splitting when you think you've got to give up hope. And you see what I mean about the noise and the buttermilk. And I'm just going to stop it a moment, and I'm going to turn it down so that I continue to do it just for a minute there, just to make sure that it's all converted, and also it will clump really quite well to the whisk as a mass, just like so. You can see it all forming, and there. So now, let me show you. We have a big clump of butter, and we have some beautiful buttermilk, both of which can be used. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this off. I'll hold on to you. So here we go for a bumpy ride. I've got to undo the mixer. Bear with me. It's nice and good. Not so easy with one hand. And we will go to the kitchen. Over here. So now in a better light you can actually see the butter is there. How groovy is that? And the buttermilk is in there. So you can go ahead and strain that, which I will do. Normally what I do is I've got quite a lot of metal bowls. So I'll pop that in there. I will wash my hands again, and I will collect the rest of this butter. And then I strain the buttermilk into a jar or whatever does it for you. And then you need to wash the butter. So you wash the butter until it comes completely clean. No milky fluid in the really, really cold water. What I tend to do now is I'll put some cold water in this bowl, and I'll pop it in the fridge for a wee minute just to chill it down a wee bit. It makes it that bit easier to handle, and then I can wash it really well without it melting too much onto my hands. So there you are, butter from Jersey milk in a dark night at Grilsay. If you like my videos and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe, hit the like button, and share it. Share. And we'll keep them coming. Take care. Bye.